Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I want you to jog. Get ready, get ready.
Yo, what up, people of God? We are not back. We are super back. We know that, yeah, the wait was long, but yeah, we had to create a little bit of suspense. Obviously, the previous episode was a banger, straight fire, you know. But yeah, you know, we took our time working on what next. What are we going to be doing next? And yeah, what better time to do it than now? Trust me, there's hot talk. Obviously, the banter is there. The banter is there. You know, today, I'm not going to lie. I'm coming for people's heads, brother. I'm coming for people's heads. But anyways, we're going to keep it professional. Yeah, I guess by now you know the team. By now, you know, people slacked off. Some people aren't rapping. Some people have gone back to their roots. Yeah, but yeah, that's what's up. Anyways, I want us to dive straight into today's talk. I want us to go straight into the chat. Today, there's no introductions or anything like that. But anything, if there's anything to be said, we need to mention that we have a substitute. We have a substitute, you know, a Real Madrid fan who is substituting the other Real Madrid fan. But if we have to be gracious, we have to give him the stage to introduce himself. Brother.
Yeah, good day, family. You're speaking with Shadrach. What do you mean this, bro? This nigga.
Oh my God.
What's funny?
Oh wait, go on.
So, yeah, I'm a Madrid fan, and yeah, this is my first episode here in GNF.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Yo, it is what it is. Yeah, that's what's up. Welcome to our brother Shadrach. Don't be shocked. He's not a new face. He's a familiar face. It's just that on the last episode he was not around. And yeah, but anyways, this is the team. So yeah, let's dive straight into it. Our first segment of the show for today is the moments of the week. So we're going to ask each and every one of our pundits to mention what were their moments of the week. And we're going to start from our brother Caleb. What were your moments of the week, bro?
Unfortunately, my moment of the week was Declan Rice scoring 2 free kicks, man. One after the other. That was some crazy stuff, bro. I don't even have to explain it. Just go watch the highlights. You know what I'm saying. That was, yeah.
Yeah, he said what he said. Yeah. What were your moments, Roger?
Yo, it's a lot, eh? I think my moment of the week was Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, he just shocked us, yeah. He shocked me as well. I wasn't expecting him to pull out such beautiful goals. Yeah, I'll take that as the moment of the week.
Okay, KDB moment of the week. I'll skip myself for now. I'll ask, what were your moments of the week, bro?
I would say football is all about luck. Arsenal got lucky and they won the game.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What is he saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, no problem. We take that. What were your moments of the week, bro?
I have 2 moments of the week. Unfortunately, my first moment has to be my team losing 3-0 in London. It's okay. And my second moment of the week was Man City and Crystal Palace from 2-0 to
Yesterday's
5-2.
game,
That was crazy.
Yeah. And I'm loving the stats. You know, that was truly one of a kind game because according to the Premier League, it's only the 3rd time in the league that a team has come back from 2-0 to win by a 3-goal margin. Right. And yeah, look, props to the citizens. That was a good game.
Thank you.
And yeah, you know, 5 different players on the score sheet without Haaland. That is something worth reckoning. And yeah, shout out to the citizen, man. We really hope that y'all make it to.
Bro, you need a tissue, bro. We can give you a tissue.
We hope, yeah, in all honesty, we hope that you guys can make it to, you know, the Top Boys conference again next season, though it's looking tough.
The 1v1,
It's side, no pressure. But yeah, my moments of the week, obviously, it's not it's. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to be. How do I put this?
Just speak. It's okay. we know what you're gonna say.
But anyways, yeah, it's simple as that. Bend it like rice, man. Bend it like rice, man. Top performance from the boys. I was just in love with that. And yeah, shout out to you, man. You guys made me proud. I didn't sleep that day. I had a all-night prayer session. Yeah, shout out to my boys. But anyways, we're moving on to our second segment of the show for today. Upcoming fixtures. We have big matches, but we just want to get everyone's thought on this one particular fixture that is happening in the coming week. Arsenal versus Real Madrid return fixture in the Bernabeu. What are your thoughts on that, Bob?
So, my thinking is, I actually believe the first game, Arsenal was a better team, all out. Madrid were not. They were not on the day. Vinicius wasn't good. Mbappe wasn't good. Okay, Mbappe was good. Take that back. Mbappe was good. Team let him down. Courtois was good. But I believe Madrid on their day, bro. 15-10, bro. The first 10 minutes of the game that's coming that day. If Madrid scores one goal, Madrid is going through. Trust me, bro. I'm telling you now. If Madrid scores one goal in the first 10 minutes of that game, it's over. Because Madrid is the only team in world football that I know that has that type of juju, bro. Like, I don't know how many goals they sacrifice, but they that good. That's my piece.
Period. What are your thoughts on that game, man?
My thoughts is Madrid is losing. I mean, this is like the opportunity that Arsenal has, for them to actually bring back the old story that we all knew Arsenal of. So I believe that Arsenal are able to actually pull through. They're able to pull through, to be fair, because I realized that when beating Madrid just like that, bro, and going on aggregate, and they have a big chance for them to actually pull through and come back with the win. I believe that Madrid, this is their last one. I see it at 3-1.
What are your thoughts, bro?
Well, I think Arsenal had a good game in the first leg, and but they got lucky. If it wasn't for those two free kicks, I don't think the score would have been 3-0.
What?
Yeah.
So I believe, if, as Caleb said, if Madrid could score first, it will be try for Arsenal. So I think I'm predicting 4-1.
No problem. What are your thoughts on the game, brother?
Yeah, it's very cheap for. Well, I'm not cheap, but it's very obvious for a Barca fan to be like, oh, Arsenal is gonna win. Whatever. Personally, Arsenal were the better team on when was it? Was it on Wednesday last week? Tuesday. They were the better team. They were at home, very nice. They were at home, and also a very good point. If Declan happened to miss those free kicks, the score probably wouldn't have been 3-0. Right? And now, another thing is they're coming to Spain, right? And I know Madrid. We all know Madrid. Real Madrid has a track record of flourishing in such circumstances. You know what I mean? And I'm with Caleb. In the first few minutes of the game, that will determine whether we're gonna stay or we're gonna leave. But as a die-hard fan, I believe that if we don't beat Arsenal straight, we can push it into extra time and go into penalties. I believe so.
Yeah.
Madrid. Those boys are hardwired like that. We are hardwired like, I believe so. It's the same way you're gonna stand and you're gonna rep your team. That's the same thing I'm gonna do now. Real Madrid has a track record. Come on, man. We're the only ones 3 years in a row. And granted, he is a Madrid fan as well, but he chose to pick a side. But he knows what I'm talking about. He knows it. I was about to speak French, it's fine.
Yeah, man. Look, I'ma be honest. Madrid is where it's at. You know, the Bernabeu swagger. You know, the drip in the Bernabeu is real. It's real. But if I were to give my thoughts on this, I think there's a hunch. There's a hunch to this game. There's more than just Bernabeu thing here, because remember one thing, that Real Madrid have beat 111 teams in their history. Arsenal is not one of them. And we all know one thing about football. Football, there's always a thing of momentum and record. Track records are something that carry football, whether we like it or not. And the thing is, Real Madrid are a team of swagger. Whether we like it or not, they rely heavily on their swagger, man. They have that Madrid thing, you know, the kings of Europe. But look, kings can get slain too. Kings can get slain too, unfortunately. And look, there's a time for everything.
Kela, you're nodding your head. You're one of the kings that got slain.
Unfortunately, I'm a Madrid fan. But look, my heart lies in London. That's the thing.
You're a Madrid fan.
Look, in every league I have a
He
team.
actually is,
In every league I have a team. That is how football works, unfortunately.
Your side piece isn't.
No, listen, I don't watch football just because of one league. I watch football because football is played in different leagues. You feel? I have a team in every league.
Let the man
So
be.
the thing is, with this match, first of all, Real Madrid's home record this season is not that impeccable, actually. Because right before the Arsenal game, I think they took an L to who? Valencia.
Yeah.
3-2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
There's already a flaw to Real Madrid's game this season. It hurts me to say, but Vini hasn't turned up like that. The only person that has been carrying the weight in that attack is Mbappe. Rodrigo has been, you know, this season, for me, I've grown to like Rodrigo more than Vini, although we know that Vini has been Ballon d'Or Vini. You know, this season I've grown to love Rodrigo more because he's shown up more. Vini just seems to have like, I don't know if it's a mental issue or what, but there's something that hasn't clicked with Vini. Bellingham is a hard worker, probably one of the hardest working players on earth, you know. So I just feel like this tie, it might just shock a whole lot of people. It might shock a whole lot of people because I think people are dwelling on the fact that Real Madrid have hit a lot of comebacks. Look, there's a time where everything needs to come to an end, unfortunately. And I see the first leg being replicated. People are saying the first leg was a lucky win for Arsenal, that if Declan Rice didn't score those 2 free kicks, the scoreline, bro, did you see the other options that Courtois
Madrid
saved?
also could have scored.
They could have scored
Okay,
one.
yeah, but very key word. He saved them.
Exactly. So the best player in the squad was Courtois.
No, the point is,
Yeah.
you're saying, and also, let's scratch the word luck. That it wasn't luck. I'm not saying it was luck, right? Because well, honestly, football is a game of luck, right? He could have missed that. He could have scored that.
Yeah.
Super happy fun times. He scored for y'all.
Yeah.
But now, if he didn't, you clearly said Courtois saved all those other options.
Well, the other problem about football is using the word "if" will change the whole history of the game. Because we can say that if Real Madrid didn't make those comebacks, would they be kings of Europe?
No.
The same way I can use it against you. So it's the thing of, let us live in the moment. We're not taking away Real Madrid's flowers. I know the Bernabeu has that swagger, whether you like it or not. That's the Bernabeu, bro. And obviously the fans, the Galacticos, are going to make it epic. When the Arsenal players are arriving, they're going to make it epic. And according to news, obviously I saw that the Bernabeu are trying to recreate like the biggest Champions League atmosphere ever. You see, that's how much damage has been done to the team through that win.
Nah,
You understand?
Not damage.
That's not.
Brother, listen,
It's not the
if
first
Real
time that
Madrid,
this-
no, listen, it was clearly
It's not the
stated.
first time that I've been.
No,
No,
it
come on.
was, listen, it was clearly stated. I'm not the one making this up.
No, those were painful
But now,
games. To be
Listen,
to be
When did you hear
fair.
that? Even?
No, but to be fair.
Obviously,
They
the
did it
net,
against
brother.
City.
The sources never lie,
against City,
unfortunately.
last
That's
season,
fact.
they did it.
Yes. And it's not from one source, it's from multiple sources. The valuable Fabrizio
Madrid's
Romano.
always doing
No,
that.
but you guys were pained, bro. Not to lie. Those goals were just too good.
The thing is, for me, in that game, I gave Courtois his flowers. He was the best man in the Real Madrid squad.
It's normal, bro. It can happen.
Because, bro, take away the free kicks, how many other options could have went in there?
A lot, eh?
But they-
Because, let's say, for example, Lunin is injured. What if they use their academy keeper? Did you see the last match?
But
That brother didn't even make one
my,
save.
My chat is the free kicks were too good, bro. To the point that even he said he could never replicate that.
Bro, did you literally see the placement?
Let me tell you something. You see when we play football, you realize that it's those little things. There's those special moments. There's no free kick taker, free kick specialist, Messi, Juninho, who's ever had 100%
Carlos.
record. None of them have 100%.
Yeah.
That's to tell you something.
Yeah.
That's to say those things don't come.
Every
That's why we always
time.
say
If it's
Christmas don't
That's
come.
why
When
fast.
it's your day, it's your day.
Now what I'm saying
broski.
is the same way you say, oh, if
Yeah.
like Madrid, the second game hasn't come through, bro. In that second game, the same way that Arsenal was, because Arsenal had put that pressure, because at the end of the day, for them to get the free kicks in Madrid's half, requires
They had to
you to
get
be
fouled,
there,
yeah, you
requires you
there,
to play
constantly
there,
attacking
requires you
and
to
stuff.
be that good there. So which means Arsenal had a good game. I don't deny that. My issue is we shouldn't look down on you making it seem like Madrid is dead.
Yeah.
No,
Arsenal just
I'm
go
not.
there to
I'm
get
not.
another
Listen. Listen.
Henry, I warn you. I hope this doesn't come back to bite.
Yo.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna stand my ground and I'm gonna speak firmly because I say this because listen, there's no reason why Real Madrid could have had what was their XG projected XG like
the
I don't
day?
know on the day
I don't know.
because I only saw one shot on target which was Mbappe's first half chance.
Yeah.
That is Real Madrid, bro. They play possession game, but they were nowhere to be seen.
Madrid don't play possession.
Brother, no, depending on the team they're playing against.
Yeah, but with us
Madrid
now,
see-
they're not playing.
Madrid
possession.
plays
to
Because
attack.
you guys play
They were
possession.
playing counter attack.
Yeah.
Madrid plays.
Remember, first of all, another issue is our defense was short-handed. Actually, we have to move on from this topic. Our defense was very short-handed, but they still pulled up a top
But because
performance.
of one guy.
No,
Gabriel.
listen, there is undoubtedly top 3 Premier League defenders. Undoubtedly. Top 3.
Who the hell is that?
Gabriel.
Hell no.
Name 2 Premier League. name 3 Premier League defenders better than him. Name 3.
3.
I know the first 2. Name 3 Premier League
Brother,
defenders better than Gabriel.
Don't let Gabriel's dark arts make you think he's a good defender, bro.
Brother,
That
name
brother is
them.
not good, bro. I can name Van Dijk. I can name Ruben Diaz.
That's the thing.
I
Brother,
can name Romero. I can name, bruh, there's so many.
Even the guy who plays
you know,
with
Dino,
Gabriel,
you know what?
His name
Do you
This
know
side,
Dino
this
is-
side. Let's
The guy who
skip.
plays with Gabriel.
We don't have much
Yeah, we
time.
don't have much time.
We don't have much time. Let's move on to the next topic.
The other guy.
Look, William Saliba.
Yeah, even him is better.
Listen, William Saliba right now, he's the best in the league. Virgil van Dijk has said it himself.
Yes,
Van Dijk is second.
but
himself.
Gabriel is trash.
I don't think he will come back again.
Say no more. Let's move on. From this week, I just want to know what were your outstanding results, like the matches that shocked you the most.
You're starting on me again.
Yeah. Let's try to keep it sweet and short.
Keep it short. Okay, this game didn't. Game didn't shock me, but it's the manner of play. PSG versus Aston Villa. The PSG players, bro, they cooking, bro. Like, Due, Kvarax, whatever. His name is.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia.
That nigga, man. And,
Where'd y'all put the guns?
yeah, bro. Like, the PSG squad is beautiful to watch, bro. They play beautiful football. So that's my moment, bro.
Okay.
My moment is definitely Madrid and Arsenal. I wasn't expecting Arsenal to put that. Personally, to me, that shocked me. That really shocked me.
Yeah, I think I will agree with Caleb. So if Madrid had to go out, I think I will support PSG because they're playing a good football. I'd rather see PSG win than to see Arsenal win.
I cancel it. I cancel it. I cancel. I cancel. Retetete, rondongondo, ndomboro ya soro, ratakete, vina mumbuna, rotokoto, vina pwindi, retetete, mungimbingiri,
I'd rather see PSG win than to see Arsenal win this.
For sure you would. For sure you would. I know, that's kind of obvious, bro. Yeah. What were your moments, bro? Your results of the week?
I must. No, I'm gonna say paying attention to the word shock. Arsenal Madrid. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. If we lost, I was gonna expect at least a young 1-2 or 1-1 or 2-1. But 3 was wild. So.
By the way, I just have a question. Did y'all catch Jude's press conference words? Did y'all hear what he said?
He said we're lucky. We only considered 3.
Okay. Coming from a Real Madrid player, not me.
Do you know why?
Why?
They played better.
Thank you. So let's move on.
But we did agree with that.
Cool. So why are you still dwelling on the free kicks? If the own players mentioned. Gotcha. But anyways, my favorite moment of the week was definitely Inter Milan versus Bayern. That Lautaro goal was crazy. That was and I don't know if y'all noticed, but there was like a replicated goal. The last goal by Fratesi.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro. Like it happened exactly a couple years ago. Same minute, same second.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro. But yeah, you know there's still a lot to talk about right now, but for now we'll have to cut it here. We'll have to cut it here, and we focus our attentions on Wednesday, the return fixture between Real Madrid and Arsenal in Spain, the Bernabeu.
Hala Madrid.
It is what it is.
Visit Rwanda.
I'm prepared. I'm prepared. We know it's going to be a good one, and don't count anybody out. May the best man win.
A nice comeback.
Shout out. Please.